have returned.
Hey everybody, I'm just kidding. My commentary style hasn't changed, don't worry. Just as drowsy as ever, I assure you. So, this is Samsung Con versus Woongjin Stars. StarCraft is back, and I am back casting StarCraft. Both those things seem very strange after the lengthy hiatus between seasons, but we are back 2 months later, and 2 months means a lot for this sport. So, everything going to be different. I fear change, so I'm kind of jittery. But here we go. This is Free versus Grape, a Protoss v Protoss. Except, down at the 8 o'clock position in yellow is a Protoss player. Since they're both Protoss, I'm gonna have to wait until they pan to a face to put a face with the color. Come on, jerks! I hate you all. Grape. Okay, it's Grape. Grape in yellow. So that means Free was up at the 12 o'clock position in red. Grape was making a lot of buzz last season, if I remember correctly. He's somewhat new. Oh god, he's probably been playing since 2005. Don't quote me on that, I'm extremely rusty. But I know that Free's been playing for a little while. He was one of the big 6 dragons, Protoss dragons, around the 2008 Protoss era. And I think the Protoss era is about to come back in stride. There's been a lot of great Protoss wins in the Pro League so far, even though there's only been a few series. There's been a lot of great Protoss wins. I think Jangbi might have ignited the Protoss flames of ire again, or some other kind of stupid metaphor like that. And yes, as I said, I feel extremely rusty. And I decided that I'm not going to really hit the ground running. I'm not too concerned, as concerned as I would be about a finals or something like that, where I have to make everything perfect. I am trying to go into this one like, okay, it's not going to be perfect, it's going to suck, in fact, I'm sure. After 2 months of not casting, yeah, they tend to suck. I've been there before, I know what happens. So, I'm not hitting the ground running, I'm hitting the ground sitting, maybe? I'm going to get up, stretch a bit, and then start running, hopefully. As I get my bearings. It's made even more difficult because every single Pro League map, every single one, is new. They threw out all the maps and they made a bunch of new maps, and they're all new. I don't have any experience with any of these. So yeah, this is going to be a barrel of monkeys. Okay, let's see, these guys are out scouting. The video quality on this is pretty good, but it is going to be difficult for me to see the minimap on these particular vids, as it was in the finals, I believe, too. It's always difficult to cast with a cloudy minimap, but I'm going to give it my all. Zealot out for each. Looks like they went for similar builds, similar standard openings, no craziness so far. Of course, it's always fun to see the new types of cheese that players can pull off on new maps. And this map, I took a look at it before the match, but I'm just going to have to learn more about it as these games are played, because a lot about it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, there are temples, I guess stacked temples. Oh, there's a Manor Pylon from Free, actually traps 3 probes in the Manor Pylon. Haven't seen a lot of Manor Pylons as of late, so it's good to see that again. 1 probe manages to glitch its way out, but still a couple left not able to mine, so that it is probably going to be worth it if that pylon is cancelled, as it is. So Free cancels the pylon. Haven't seen a lot, as I said, Manor Pylons as of late, but okay. Free is staying in there with his scout, and Grape is trying to keep him out. Now, a couple of changes for Samsung Con this season. A couple of events that happened just a couple of weeks. Oh, another Manor Pylon traps like 4 or 5 probes behind that. Wow. So, okay, a couple are glitching themselves out, but you can't glitch every single probe out. It's just take too much time and energy. But yeah, that another Manor Pylon. So Free is being extra annoying today, much to Grape's. Yeah. Wow, ran out of words there. Very rusty, as you can see, with the pylon trying to glitch its way through. Free takes care of that scout, so the scout was not able to get back there, do anything sneaky, or sneak back home. Wow. Yeah, I need a dictionary out in front of me so I can get my metaphors and adjectives going here. But okay, I think 3 gateways were up. I think 3 gateways were up for Grape. I'll have to take a look at that again inside the main. I know at least 1 extra gateway was coming up. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, 3 gateways on the way for Grape. So he's going to be busting grapes with... I don't know what that means. Here comes the scout trying to sneak out. Freeze trying to sneak his scouts around. And this is very interesting. Just looking at the pyramid structure, the temples that are on each side of the bases, it gives you a direct path to the base for scouting. Oh, this is very interesting. And you can tell that Grape is already prepared for this. He has a pylon over there to see any probes coming his way. He's going to try to get back there soon enough with the Dragoons to get rid of the scout. But I'm not sure if it's going to be soon enough. No, the scout does not get close enough to the gateways to see the amount of gateways that were there. Ah, yes, this is one thing that I was getting ready to talk about before all the craziness happened. As you see, Shine on the Samsung Con bench. How bizarre is that? There's free throwing down his expansion there, but Shine, Stork's mortal enemy, his arch nemesis, they're now working together. Shine, was picked up by Samsung Con. Of course, We Made Fox disbanded, so the players that did not get picked up are pretty much all gone, basically. But Shine got picked up by Samsung Con. Samsung Con desperately needed a good Zerg player to make up for the fact that Great had to go on to do his military service, and now he's on Air Force Ace. So they need another good Zerg player, and I think that Shine will actually benefit them a lot. But here comes Grape. He's actually pushing the natural expansion, and Free, it looks like he took that base a little bit too soon. He's definitely going to have to cancel that. I don't see any way he's going to be able to keep that. He cancels the base, and now Grape has locked Free inside of his base. Is going for all those gateways early, is working out in his advantage, it seems. And a lot more Dragoons being pushed up as well. He's just waiting as long as he possibly can to take that second base. And since the mains are sunken, in, you have to go up a ramp to get out of your main. And this is going to hurt Free a lot. It's going to be a long time before he can take that second base again, unless he gets some good Reaver Scarabs off on this. He has to get some vision of the high ground, first of all. Probably have to come in there with the shuttle and fire some Scarabs off. He already has 1 Reaver. He was working on Reavers while Grape was working on Dragoons, basically. He was pushing with as many Dragoons to the front as he could. They kind of caught Free off guard, and now Free is trying to sneak his way out here by glitching. Oh, he's just trying to get rid of this mineral patch next to this so he can go through freely, I think. Oh god, that was a terrible pun. Free going through freely. Oh my god. But as I said, I still don't have the greatest idea of the intricacy. Whoa. Yeah, eccentricities? That's not it. Intricate something. It's okay, the Nexus coming down. Free's trying to sneak his second base away to a place where Grape won't find it. I should stick to small words. So Grape is actually falling back to his own natural expansion because he's taking his natural now, jump-starting his economy after delaying Freeze. But Free is going to have the advantage as far as Reavers go. And I believe that Grape is working on his Reavers as well, but pretty sure Free is going to have more. If he doesn't have 2 already in that shuttle, he's going to have that soon enough. Some more gateways coming up for Free. Now that he has his second base coming up, it's not going to be up in mining for a while, but he will be able to support those gateways once he does get his economy booming. But here comes a shuttle. Shuttle coming in from Grape. Not sure if he's going to be able to scout this or not. Yeah, I think he is going to use that shuttle for scouting purposes first before doing anything else. I think he might have seen that gateway. It's so hard to tell with pros because they just skirt by things and get as much information as they can just by barely skirting by a unit or a building before pulling away. So it's difficult to tell even from their mini-map. Hopefully they switch the Grape's mini-map soon enough so we can see if he found that, but I'm pretty sure he did see that Nexus over the 2 o'clock position. Alright, let's take a look here. Some probes being transferred over to that new base, and I think there is a hole below the temples up at the 1 o'clock position now. So mining the minerals from the temples means that you can go under them. Okay, now I have a little bit more knowledge of this map. But there was a scout that was going to try to sneak its way in, side of the main, I think, but Free scouted that, took it down. And now both players, I think, are have a pretty big engagement here, but Free is going to have the advantage because I think he has more Dragoons. Might be fighting up this high ground, though. He is fighting up the high ground, but he does have Reavers on the high ground. Free pushing his way towards Grape's natural expansion. He has more Dragoons. He definitely has more Dragoons and a couple of Reavers in that shuttle. As long as he doesn't lose the shuttle, I think he's actually going to be able to apply a lot of pressure here. Getting those, oh, the Reaver Scarabs chasing, oh, nicely landed Scarabs as well. Clips a lot of Dragoons there. The Scarabs flying all over the place. This is why I love PvP so much. Just because these Scarab battles, as the players desperately try to pick up their Reavers in the midst of battle, which is very, very difficult to micro Reavers that way, but because Reavers trying to take out, oh, does take out quite a few probes inside of Grape's main. So Grape looking kind of sad there. Citadel of Adun coming up for Grape now. Looks like he's going to work his way towards High Templar. Okay, let's check this out. Yeah, Free finally does have his base over at the 230 position, I guess, up and mining, so he is able to support his additional gateways that he put down. He's going to have reinforcements coming in soon, I'm sure, but because the Reaver Scarabs are going to be key here, the Reavers. It looks like Grape can't quite get at Free's Reavers because Free pushing his way forward. I think both players are taking a lot of Dragoon casualties, but so far I don't think the Reavers have gone down at all. Yeah, still one Reaver left for each, but the Reaver out there in no man's like Grape's Reaver goes down, and without the Reaver I don't think the Grape will be able to defend this at all. Oh man, yeah, Free is definitely competing with economy now, plus yeah, just the Reaver advantage here I think is going to help him. The sunken main once again going to hurt one of these Protoss players, but it's on the opposite side this time. Grape is going to lose his natural expansion as Free is mining from his. So even though Grape took Free kind of off guard earlier in the game, I think this is still going to hurt him. But Grape, kind of with a desperate bid, he's trying to fight from the low ground. He's not going to land all of his hits, of course, on those Dragoons, but he was trying desperately to save that natural. Not going to happen. The natural is down. And this hidden base from Free, which Grape might not have seen. He might not have seen that base. I did see a couple of Dragoons earlier harassing a base, and that could have been Grape's doing, and that could have been at the 230 position. But I was not able to quite see that because of the stupid minimap. I hate you, minimap. Cloudy, crappy minimap. But okay. Grape is stuck inside of his main now. It's going to be kind of a miracle if he can push his way out, especially with this aggressive attack coming in from Free. There are still those two Reavers in the back that could save Grape here. Oh, a lot of Dragoons going down. I think mostly Free's. Free did kind of fall back there for a second with the rest of his army, though. So he's still holding the high ground. There's a Zealot trying to go out and take most of the hits, but the Zealot kind of dies needlessly. Grape was trying to use that Zealot as a distraction to take all the hits as he pushed up his own ramp with the Dragoons, which is basically the only thing you can do to fight up a ramp in PvP. You need some unit that can take the hits. And the most disposable unit really is the Zealot. It's able to take a lot of hits. Doesn't cost a lot of minerals comparatively to the other units. But still, he was not able to push his way out with that tactic. Might have to wait until he has a couple of Zealots to do that. Especially taking the Scarabs as he was there earlier. Alright, still like gateways pumping, but they're not all going to be supported soon enough because the Reavers are on the high ground trying to attack the enemy from back so he could move up his ramp. So far his plans have not worked out. And here comes Free with a red shuttle. So if this shuttle is sniped a bit, the Reaver forced to back off. So Free does pick up his Reaver here, but oh, both players is going straight for those Reavers. Oh man, but yeah, still no second base from Grape anywhere. I don't see anywhere he could really take it unless he sneaks out like Free did and try to take that 10 o'clock base. But I still don't think he's going to be able to do that. Yeah, Free just boxing him in, playing the contained game as he's taking his own third base, I believe, at his natural expansion. So the natural expansion, I can tell just from this PvP, is extremely dangerous to take, at least in the mirror matchup on this map. But yeah, this is a very strange map. With the temples all over the place. I can already tell it's going to give us some exciting games, though. Okay, Reaver's being dropped all over the place. Yeah, I think this is going to be Grape's last chance if he can push through here, get a lot of damage done with these Reavers, which he is getting done quite a bit. He has the 3 Reavers in the back. 1 goes down. I think he still has 2 left. There are the Reavers at the front, kind of unprotected. But here comes Free. Still has reinforcements coming down the map, I believe, and that should be enough. Yeah, I think both of Free's Reavers went down, but if he can snipe Grape's Reavers, he'll be able to do this. Still the Reaver. Okay, the Reaver goes down. Grape being grinded down now. Both players have a similar amount of Dragoons. So Grape actually fends this off, but his economy is so far behind. He's going to have to do an aggressive attack soon if he wants to swing this game back into his favor. Here come the reinforcement Dragoons floating their way down the map now for Free. So Free will have enough Dragoons soon to kind of push the wave back towards Grape's natural expansion. Okay, Grape did manage to hold his own thanks to that Reaver in the back. That really made the difference for him in that big engagement. But yeah, look at this economy from Free compared to Grape's economy. Free will be able to get so many more reinforcements, meaning much more aggressive attacks coming soon. There's a Zell at the front to take all the hits. Excellent positioning there, but I'm not sure if there's going to be enough. GG from Grape. Notices he does not have enough Dragoons to fend it off. He probably couldn't even afford Reavers to protect himself and his natural expansion, which was just coming up at that point. So nicely played from Free. Very impressive game and a fun map. Okay, let's move on to the second set.